Hello everyone, this is Albus Korvus. In today's video, we are going to be covering limiting beliefs and how they influence your overall mindset. To go out and eventually start setting the world in order, first you must have yourself in order. This all starts within the mind. You are fighting against the animalistic primal self every day, and the time has come to stop feeding the lower parts of your brain. Everyone has this fear inside them that attempts to seize control of the mental faculties, and it leads us into a life we don't desire. We all have insecurities born out of our fears. Fears are natural and nothing to be ashamed of. They are what have brought us into the current state we live in today, a state full of potential. These fears want us to survive. In a natural setting, we would have lived in a constant state of trial, where we begin with our base skills and constantly prove ourselves to be a little better every hour of every day. We don't live in this world we have evolved in anymore. We live in a sheltered place where our basic needs are taken care of. As such, we have never gone through the natural progression that life would have given us in the past that would have allowed us to overcome our insecurities. You have to recognize this and go inside your mind and find out what insecurities are holding you back. You don't need me to tell you which thoughts are holding you back. You are probably all too familiar with them. Start cultivating your awareness to deal with these thoughts as they come up. It is very simple to change them. First, you must recognize the pattern you fall into when you want to exert your will. There will be some narrative trying to stop you. Once you have consciously seized upon these thoughts of fear, stop the thought. Realize what it is, just the mind trying to keep you from doing something that could impact your survival. These negative thoughts are actually very good indicators of what we should be doing in life, as often the things we care about the most are the mental areas where most of the fears are embedded. Now that you can capture these survival thoughts and interrupt them, you can take action. You should immediately do this so as to properly reprogram the brain and overcome insecurities. Right now your brain is content with taking the path of least resistance. You don't want that. You want to fight and overcome the resistance. Life is about constantly overcoming. That is how we become greater and realize our full potential. You are running a story in your mind that could be honed to lead to your greatness. This method is similar to cognitive behavioral therapy. Interrupt the pattern, be consciously aware of it, and overcome it by creating your new habit that will lead you to success. Avoid speaking in absolutes in your self-talk. Thoughts like, I always mess up. I'll never be able to achieve this goal. My dreams are never going to be fulfilled. This is all an example of absolute thinking. We are, as humans, constantly in flux and in a state of change. We aren't the same yesterday as we are today. The path of overcoming the weakness and becoming great begins with your choice. You must reframe all these obstacles in your life as challenges to be overcome, opportunities for you to grow. Conquer your thoughts and redirect them according to your will to achieve your goals. Gandhi was right when he said, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits, and your habits become your values become your destiny. The simple fact of the matter is, if you can't get your mind in order, you have no way to order the world at large. It all begins with you getting yourself under control and sorted out. What hope do you have of exacting any great change in your own life if you can't begin at the ground level and work your way up? You must deconstruct everything that is holding you back and rebuild a more efficient machine from the pieces, a machine conducive to helping you exert your will and influence on the world. Do whatever it takes starting right now to get your mind in order. Erase all the negative thought patterns and replace them with the thoughts a hero would have. A hero never is free from thoughts or insecurities that attempt to hold him back. However, he persists nonetheless. He is filled with courage at the thought of overcoming that which stands in his way. He greets these challenges as a way to prove himself and grow. After overcoming this so many times, he begins to smile at the thought of more. Another mountain to climb, another dragon to slay. These hurdles can fill you with dread or fill you with excitement. There is no excuse not to begin this process right now. As it is all mental, there is nothing holding you back save the fear of what you might come to face when you really go deep and find your past staring at you. The choice is yours. There is no better time to start than right at this very second. Set aside some time and really begin to hone your mind. Pick up your sword, go forth, and take back your destiny from the fear. You are stronger than it is. You are the product of a long line of the very best humanity has had to offer, stretching back hundreds of thousands of years. Do your ancestors proud and leave your mark on the world. Whatever it is you want to achieve, whatever it is that you will, it can be done. All you have to do is pick up your sword and get to work setting yourself in order.